Like, if you saw her pussy right now, is that detrimental to your life?
Alrighty, guys. I'm Brittany. I'm Ari.
I'm John.
Okay, let's hop in the car.
Don't forget your nicotine.
Go ahead. Anyways, I'll drive.
My name's Kai. I pretty much own the podcast. I started this shit from the ground up. I'm from California. Today we're talking about friends with boundaries, or boundaries with friends. So this topic came up because I personally like to watch my friends have sex. I gotta give some backstory. So basically, my friend cheated on his girl and got sad the girl broke up with him. I broke up with my girl to get back with my ex, and my ex didn't want me, so I tried getting back with the girl, and she didn't want me. So obviously, that shit just molds together. So he was gonna kill himself.
Oh.
And I was just there on Twitter. He said, "What's up?" Basically, so then we chilling out, and he's broke as fuck, like always.
Me too.
Because I offered him a chimichanga, because I fucked with the chimichangas from Amar. Those shits will give you diarrhea to the max, though. I'm not even lying, dude. You eat that shit, you have to... I wrestle, too. So I would eat that shit immediately, drink like 2 bottles of water to get that shit out of my system. Because I wasn't going to shit myself in my practices.
That'd be embarrassing.
Yeah,
I gotta do that in cross country, shit himself.
That's embarrassing as fuck. I feel bad for him.
I feel bad for him, poor dude as
Did he
well.
quit?
No, he's on the team. We called him sloppy afterwards.
Ooh.
But what happened after?
After what?
The diarrhea.
chimichanga with your friend?
Oh, so basically that's how we got close. And then, I want to say towards the end of the year, he got back with the girl he cheated on. Then he cheated on her again.
Damn.
Man, shit.
He cheated on her again. But the thing is, they was fucking, dude. And my friend, he would drop him off at the house, right? And he'd be like, dude, just give me like 20 minutes with her. He'd get the 20 minutes, he'd hop back in. Turns out they were fucking the whole time. And I know this because he's taking the videos of them fucking, right? And he sends it to me. But his iPhone broken as fuck, right? So the camera quality on that shit was so bad. So I'm watching this dude get, like, rode, right? And, like, his girl was alright. I think he came on her. I think I saw the come out. But the thing is like, I tried getting into it, but the camera quality was so bad, I couldn't let myself physically get horny to it. Couldn't get into it. So that's the first thing I said. I wasn't grossed out. I was just like, bro, your camera quality is shit. Like, I can't get into this right now. And he's like, oh, but what do you think? I was like, I mean, it's cool. Like, she's alright. Like, I mean, she's not, like, my kind of girl, you know? I personally like watching my friends have sex. That's, like, couple times I've seen him have sex, you know? And he's seen my body, but we're just homies like that. Like, I would change in front of him. I would undress in front of him. He's seen me in my underwear, you know? Like, he's seen me, and I remember, he was like, you know, I, like, low-key got turned on. You got a cute little ass.
What, like, did he, like, doing that, though? Because, like, we used to, like, joke around cross country, but, like, I don't know if anyone actually meant anything like that. Like, they actually, like, for real meant it.
What do you mean?
Like, had a little dumpy?
Yeah, like, when they, like, compliment your ass, like, were they being serious about it?
Yeah, he was being serious.
Which, like, we'll say some gay shit in cross country, but I don't know if anyone actually meant it or not.
But see, that's the thing, like, he fucks dudes. So at this time, this dude was a racist, and he was homophobic. I think I told them, but he comes first time, like, so he didn't really fuck with my homies right that, because he was, like, the bad kid at school. Like, he was in and out of fights, drugs, all of that. And he just wanted to kill himself, but I was just, like, the only guy, like, who only fucked with him at the school. I bring him around the homies the first time, and he's like, dog, I want to beat the shit out of him. Like, full on dead serious. He used to be racist, yeah. He's not racist no more. Every once in a while, he'll call someone the N-word. But, like, we work on that.
That's good.
So, friends' boundaries. I don't know. I personally could not go that far with anyone. I don't want people to see me like that. I mean, when it comes to, like, the whole, like, undress and dress situation, I feel like there's also a boundary there. Personally, I would not want to stare at Arianna naked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I change in front of Brittany
like,
all the time, but I don't want to see...
It's, like, a little different. Like, we're not going to full-on
like,
stare at each other.
Boobs. Look at them.
Although I do know some girls, like, they'll do that. They'll be like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, you want to see my boobs? I don't. I'm sorry. I just feel like some things should be...
private.
Yeah.
Private. One time sophomore year, I was at the gym, and my homie was sending a video of him jacking off to his girl, but he sent that to me, and he was like, dude, when you see the snap, just exit out of it. And I said, yeah, I will, but I don't know, like, I just opened it and watched it.
Was it good quality?
No, he has an Android.
Damn.
So I couldn't get into it either.
I'm taking back my Android.
Oh,
and our
dude,
green flag
let me tell you
statement.
something. I moved here. I met this girl on Bumble. I matched with her too. But
Episode 2, guys. Episode 2. So listen to that one.
go back to their episodes. Follow me on Kai's Too Toxic on TikTok. I have a band called Mess Capital. Maybe I'm self-promoting here. But
Hey, that's what guests are for, right?
Yeah.
I'm self-promoting here. I play guitar. Anyway, so when I was a sophomore, I had a friend named Bro was low-key trying to fuck my girl. Because he sent her a dick pic. But he didn't even tell me. But me and my...
Did you fight him?
I didn't fight him. If it was now, I'd probably fight him. If you guys don't know, I do Muay Thai. No one knows that. I keep that shit secret. Anyway, so he was trying to fuck my girl, and then my girl left me, and then she was like, get back with me or I'm gonna kill myself. I don't know. All this random shit.
Scary.
But basically, we were hitting the pen. It was a cake cart. I'm not gonna blame him because the cake carts back then, they were funky. They were fake. But that's what made them good. You know you have a good cart when it has a little bit of fentanyl in it.
I have to disagree with that.
It's just not enough to kill you, but enough to get the kick in. You know what I'm trying to say? He's hitting the fake cake cart. It probably got a little bit of fentanyl in it. I don't blame him. Probably got a little fentanyl in it. But we chilling. Leaves the house. So now we got the cake cart and the stizzy. Yeah, we banging on wax. So I'm sitting on one side of the couch. He's sitting on the other. And he's like, dude, do you want to see my dick? I don't want to see that shit. He's like, on the count of 3, dude. I'm like, I'm going to whip it out. I'm like, dude, please don't do that. So he counts down. He pulls it out, dude. Like, he's like.
On God, bro.
He's like, there it is. And I'm like,
what the fuck?
Like
what do
wide
you,
open.
yeah,
and
like,
spread.
he's like, what? And I think to this day, I'm just like, what did he want me to do with it?
Shake it around.
I think he wanted me to touch it because he fucked this sophomore who was a guy. Like, if you want to fuck dudes, that's chill. I don't care if you fuck dudes. Like, my homie, like I say, he's fucking dudes. He tells me all the time.
Like, you can fuck dudes. The only problem with that is I don't want to fuck you, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't want to fuck him. And it put a little strain on my relationship with him. But then I found
obviously.
out. Yeah. Then I found out he was trying to fuck my girl. That's, like, another experience I have with my friend.
No, me personally, I would not, like, try to fuck my friend's significant other or anything.
I feel like that's like a very big violation of friendship and
Yeah.
trust.
I
Yeah.
would not want to be in relation with any of my friends in that way.
No.
Or comfortableness of that way. Like, I don't want to see anything of yours, and I also don't want to see anything of your sex life.
like, it's cool you have a sex life. That we all have one, but like.
John does
I
not
don't-
have one.
Fuck you. I knew you were going to say that.
Poor Johnny boy.
John, you're not missing out on anything. I
No.
promise you, you're not.
They're only saying this because they're women, and women don't ever get good sex. But from a guy's perspective, you guys tell me I'm wrong.
Stop encouraging
that.
this.
Tell me, when have
I
you,
like virgin John.
The cross country group chat, bro. It's
Leave him
just
alone.
it's full of shit y'all don't want to know about.
I'm going to say most guys aren't making women come. That's real. Are you guys going to disagree with that statement? Most women I talk to always say they don't have, like, good partners. But from a guy's dude, if you go, like, the first time you get in a girl, like, freaking raw, and she's just, like, on top of you, it's cool. That shit's rad. You are missing out. I forgot where I was going with this, but...
Boundaries with your friends.
Boundaries with your friends. Okay, so this brings up the question. Do y'all talk about with her, do you talk about the dudes you be fucking? Dudes you want to fuck?
I don't even, like, fantasize.
You don't
like,
fantasize about guys?
No, to be honest, no.
What about you?
I-
What about you, John? Do you talk to your homies and you're like, dude, this chick is so bad, I want to fuck?
I'll be real. Not really. When we do, it's usually about, like, it's people packing dumpies, I can lie.
Boundaries with friends, I forgot
Thank you.
what...
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so... Okay, well, where do you go with this topic?
When is it too far? Do
Everything.
you have a level where you'd be uncomfortable with something your friend sends you? Is there any level of that to you? Or men in general, John?
Like your own
Yeah,
boundary.
send me dick pics. Like I had a few, I had one friend send me a dick pic.
Nah.
Oh,
And he's like, measure my, he's like, rate my dick. I'm like, why the fuck did you send me that?
no, I can't.
Yeah.
Because my homies, like, they're my brothers. Like, they
I
legitimately...
wouldn't want to see my sister. I don't
No.
want to hear about it
Okay.
from her either.
Like,
no, my sisters no.
They're
I don't
hard to
care
miss.
if like my friends tell me things as long as it's like not in detail.
I couldn't even go in detail. I feel too
Like-
much shame.
dude,
Like I know I've gone into somewhat detail with you, but like not a lot.
dude, y'all are crazy.
I feel shame.
Dude,
Yeah, everyone
No,
in this
me
group chat.
me and my friends are, like, close-knit, though. We've been friends since, like day one, you know? First day
Yeah.
we met, like, we've been close,
Okay,
like...
even if I was still friends with my childhood friends, I wouldn't even want to hear about it either.
No,
That's
I
the
don't
thing,
tell
but
my
they're
childhood friends
my brothers. Like, legitimately, like, we're open about everything. I have talked about every sexual relationship I've had with them. Every single one. I've heard, like, crazy stories from them. We all got our stories, and we're open. Like, we need you can't bottle that shit in. You know.
Yes, I can.
Like for my group, like weirdly enough, like the guys like cross country group chat, like I'm like close. I'm like not as close with them like as the guys in the group chat I just showed you. Like the cross country guys, like we're friends, but we're not. We're only like as close as we are because we went through a bunch of shit together. We had to shower together. We had to like fucking run through swamps together and shit. So like that's the reason why we're like as close as we are.
That's the thing to talk about. You're like you just be at work, you know, and you see a chick with a fat ass. You go home, you call them up. You be like, "Hey, bro, I saw this chick with a fat ass."
You was a
That's
dude
not, like,
at the
Xbox.
golf
For
course.
my friends, like,
Huh? Me and my friends, like we just like we talk about sex together. We talk about, you know, we talk about our problems. Like my friends have cried on my shoulders, and I've cried on my friends' shoulders.
Yeah.
I just feel like, okay, granted, me and Arianna have not been friends, like long time friends like that, but I still feel like even if we were, some things should not. I feel like some things should stay between two people type things.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll tell you a bit here and there, but like I'm not gonna be like, oh yeah, by the way, do you want to see this?
No, I would never show.
I would say Arianna knows everything about me, but I'm not going into detail about like, oh yeah, by the way, you want to know how it was with
Another thing with like you saying that your friends would like show you videos of them like fucking and like jacking off.
I wouldn't even want a video of myself in that.
I wouldn't like. Me personally, I wouldn't send naked videos. I wouldn't like them to send, you know, something like that back. But I have seen some of my friends naked before.
Yeah, no,
like not bottom down.
My close friend group, like we've changed in front of each other, but we never gone like took our boxes off in front of each other. Like we changed in front of each other and shit, but we never gone that far though.
No, that reminds me of a story. Like I want to say like sophomore year for like softball, we were all in the locker room and we got tattoos, and most of the girls put tattoos on their nipples, and they were just flashing each other like it was nothing.
That
across country, bro. I had like fucking like pair of balls in my face. Like, hey, bro, look over, fucking just fucking pair of balls. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Dude, I used to play football. And every time we won a game, dude would just slip and slide, butt ass naked. Fucking, you'd be like, "Where we won the game?" Like, bro, I seen this
fucking
dude,
shower room,
dude.
Bro.
He's just slipping and sliding on the fucking tile.
That's nasty.
Seen his
as
balls.
Fuck.
He got cut up too, so there was just
God.
like blood pouring on his leg, and it's just balls out, dude. I was like, dude, this shit.
In our shower room, there's like dirt and shit everywhere, like hair and shit. It's nasty as fuck in there. Like we wore Crocs in the shower because how nasty it was.
Gross, man.
Like I have some wrestler friends, and they told me some stories about like them being butt ass naked in the locker rooms, like doing weird things.
Whenever I went back to public school, a huge shock to me was I didn't know people changed in in PE, like all together in the locker room. They just comfortably changed. I didn't know this.
You went to private school?
Yeah.
I'm more focused on that.
We're not talking about that right now. We're talking about boundaries. It was just a huge shock to me because I don't know, like I don't want to be seen changing, even though I have like stuff under. It's just it feels wrong. It feels very like this shouldn't be happening. I don't know.
The first time?
I'm not comfortable with people like that at all. To my friends, I don't want to change in front of them. Or it also depends. I get that it also depends. But like more than half the times, I'll just be respectful and leave the room. You know this. I literally will go to V's room or something and change.
Yeah. No, like in my middle school, in my like athletics class, some of the girls got too comfortable. Like some girls were going to the bathrooms that were in our locker room to change, and some girls were just like going all out naked in front of each other. Like one of the girls even made like a little personal joke because we had shorts and they had like a little pocket in it, and she was like, "It's our pussy pocket." John, do you have any boundaries with your friends? Like what you want to see, what you don't want to see, what you want to hear, and what you don't want to hear?
Boundaries is mostly the singing part. My friends don't usually say anything fucked up. We're like. It's like an unspoken rule, just don't say weird shit. On the singing part, just don't send dick pics. Like, come on. What the fuck? Like, just don't send a dick pic.
Mm-hmm.
That's literally the only fucking rule.
I had one guy friend. We were friends since 5th grade, I want to say. We're not friends anymore. But, like, starting whenever he started going, like, into high school, he was weird as hell. He would ask me, I was like, do you want to see my dick? And, like, tell me, does this look okay? Like, I don't want to see that.
Like, what was
Nobody
like
wants to see that shit, bro.
I don't know. I never saw it, but he asked me directly, too. And we were just like, what the fuck? We're friends, but I don't want to see that. And I would hope you respect me to not ask to see my shit. Like, I don't know. Like,
my friend I've known for over 10 years now, like, we still haven't seen each other's dicks. We don't need to see that shit, alright?
But see, that's the thing for
dicks
me.
are ugly.
They are.
Yeah, they are. But that's the thing for me. It's just that, like, I don't I don't want to see it. But if you asked me to see it, if you said, does it look good? Does it look trim? Do I need to get it circumcised? I would give you my feedback, you know? Because you gotta really think about it. Is me seeing, like, if you saw her pussy right now, is that detrimental to your life?
Yes.
Is that
It's life changing.
Is that changing the trajectory of your life? For me, it's no, because like, if I see my homie's penis, I still got bills the next day.
It's like you can't really see them the same because like I saw your genitals.
It's like, but that's the thing. It's like y'all putting too much emphasis on it. It's like dick. Like, you know what? Everyone's got one. I got one.
Everyone's got one. I don't need to see yours.
But it's that's me. I don't need to see it. But if you needed me to see it, you wanted me to see it, and if you showed it to me, I'd be like.
I think the only time I would be okay with my friend asking me to see it is if she's medically concerned.
Medically concerned.
That would be the only reason
See,
why
that
I'd ask my
makes
friend.
sense to me.
I would go to because she wants to be a gynecologist.
But like just on a regular day, do you want to examine my vagina?
Whoa,
No,
whoa.
I don't
sorry,
want
no.
to examine
'Cause
that.
I don't want to like open up.
Like I remember when Arianna thought she actually flashed me once. I didn't see anything. Like I still stand by it. I didn't see anything. I really didn't.
Yeah.
And you were like mortified, bro. I'm like, I didn't see anything.
Was it whenever I was changing in my room and I thought I flashed my boobs? Okay, yeah. Me personally, I'm okay with seeing boobs, but just not down there. Just not down under.
Butts don't bother me.
The only time I ever think like I've ever seen any of my friends fully naked were when we were like little kids and we would like shower together.
Yeah. I
That's
used to
about it.
shower with
I don't
my
know.
friends.
Cross country group chat, I've seen like almost all the other guys naked, so that's why we're able to share like really weird stories of each other. But like with my close friends, like we're still able to share like weird stories, like close stories, but like we still haven't seen each other naked. Like we've seen boxes and shit, but like
Yeah.
that's really nothing, honestly.
I don't know. For me personally, it's just like depends. Like the whole thing with my friend. What about he got the fentanyl cake cart? I didn't want to see it then, but he didn't respect that. You
There's
know?
probably fentanyl in the system.
Yeah, but like I don't know. Maybe I'm just like because I'm close to the homies now. Like closer, we've just gotten to that point. It's just like, dude, like whip it out.
So you basically got open-minded about it.
Yeah, I got open minded. It just depends. You know, it just depends. Like some days I would, but if I don't know. I don't think it'd be like that big of a deal for me personally anymore.
I'm not gonna look at them different, but like, I'm not gonna forget that though, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
gonna
You
scar
don't,
me a bit.
yeah, you don't really forget it. All right, I don't know what else we could say about boundaries with friends. They're
Don't
all
send dick
prunes.
pics to your friends.
She's Catholic.
I'm not a hardcore Catholic.
She's
She probably
Arianna.
worships Mary.
Yeah.
That's Arianna. That's John.
What's
John's chill.
Okay, let's
Fuck
talk
about
about me and Ariana's boundaries real quick then. We've never discussed our boundaries. We just kind of like
No.
mutually agreed, yeah, this is not okay. And we like have the same mindset about it.
That's why y'all are friends.
Yeah, like
You
me and my
tell-
friend Alex, like we know we're
No,
like
actually,
How we
never talked
became
about
friends
it.
is
Huh?
kind of funny.
the reason why we became friends were because we were trauma dumping on how our, I don't know, somewhat exes?
Mhm.
My ex, her situation.
Yeah, were treating us. And I would just trauma them. I'd be like, okay, Ariana, so I had sex for the first time, but like he used me the first time around. What do I do now?
And then I told her what to do.
So that was
Cross country.
today's podcast. As you guys know, Friends with Boundaries. It's a difficult person-to-person subject. She's Catholic. She's Ariana.
Stop hating
John.
on me.
So
I'm special needs.
he's special needs. That's cool.
I think men are just too comfortable with certain things.
Yeah.
It's just person to person, guys. But I want you guys to know, the moral of the story is here: when you have the chance, just pull your dick out, pull your boobs out in front of your friend,
No,
and just
no.
Have him rate it.
Just have him rate it. See what the reaction is. Get the vibe going.
I don't need to see Ariana's boobs.
I
and
know
it's a,
you
it's
don't.
A, it's a 10 already,
Look at-
okay?
That's the thing.
Listen.
I already know they don't. But the thing is, you and your homie could be so close that you could just be like that. I've told the stories. I'm not encouraging you to flash your friends, but I am encouraging you to have the conversation. That's moral of the story. Love your homies.
So like, be more open-minded and set boundaries.
No. Remember,
Fucking live life.
live life. I guess what she said, open-mindedness, live your life. Make sure the cart has enough fentanyl,
No,
but not
no.
enough to kill you.
Like she has enough to kill an elephant, then smoke it.
Yes.
Moral of the story is I still don't want to hear Ariana's sex life in detail. And she doesn't want to hear mine. I'm sorry, but it's like, what do you want to hear? I'm not going to go in detail. Oh, yeah, by the way, I laid there and he just...
I drilled in.
That's them, guys. But if you know your homie like that, do it. If you don't, don't. But you gotta really ask yourself, how close are you guys?
I think this is a podcast where like someone's actually out talk to me. This is a time crunch podcast and I barely talked or anything like that, and honestly I feel relieved, I'm not gonna lie. But like editing this is about to be very interesting, I would say. I'm so sorry for letting our special guest run his mouth way too damn much.
Our special guest was the best, by the way. I just want to say that.
Our
Thank
first
you.
special guest.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, that's it. This is In the Car Podcast. I'm a special guest. Kai's Too Toxic. Follow me. I play music. Follow my band, Mess Capital. Follow my drummer, Michael Bopez, on Instagram. Michael_Bopez. He's a good drummer. I'm a good guitar player. This has been a great cast. Thank you, guys.
Follow us on Instagram at brittany,
At It's Simply Ari.
At John Red 04.